If you're on the hunt for the best 4K monitor for developers in 2024, this video is for you. After testing countless options, we've identified the top 5 4K monitors that stand out for their exceptional clarity, color accuracy, and ergonomic design, perfect for those long coding sessions. Whether you're debugging complex code or designing stunning interfaces, these monitors will enhance your productivity and comfort. So if you're eager to find out which 4K monitor will be the best fit for your needs, stay until the end. Remember, the products are not in any specific order, so make sure to keep watching until the end so you don't miss anything. Also, all the links to find the best prices for the products in this video are in the description. Let's begin. Now, let's check out the Core i27-inch 4000 kHz Ultra High Definition in-plane switching monitor. You know how frustrating it can be when you're trying to fit multiple code windows on your screen. Well, this monitor's 4000 kHz resolution really helps with that. You're getting 4 times the pixels of a regular full high-definition display, which means you can keep more windows open without everything looking cramped. What really caught my eye during testing was the color quality with DCI P390% coverage. You're getting some really nice, accurate colors. If you work with design alongside your coding, you'll definitely appreciate how your user interface mockups and graphics look on this thing. For performance, we're looking at a 60 Hz refresh rate. Look, it's not going to blow you away if you're coming from a high refresh rate monitor, but for coding and general work, it's perfectly fine. The overdrive feature helps keep things smooth when you're scrolling through long code files or browsing. I do have to point out something that bugs me though. The stand is pretty basic. You can tilt the screen, but that's about it. No height adjustment, no swivel. I ended up putting mine on a monitor arm, which solved the problem, but it's an extra expense to consider. For connectivity, you're getting high-definition multimedia interface and video graphics array ports, which covers most setups. Just keep in mind, there aren't any built-in speakers. I personally use external speakers anyway, but if you're trying to keep your desk minimal, you'll need to factor in some audio solution. Here's the thing. While Core isn't as well known as some other brands, they've managed to pack some really solid features into this monitor without charging premium prices. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and the user reviews I've seen match my experience. It's reliable and gets the job done well. If you need a 4000 kHz monitor that won't break the bank and delivers good quality for programming work, this is worth considering. The sharp text, good colors, and decent performance make it a solid choice for developers. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check the current price and more details. Let me introduce you to the UPerfect 4K Portable Universal Serial Bus Monitor, a fantastic option for developers in need of a mobile second screen. I've been using it for a while now, and it's quite impressive. The true 4K in-plane switching display is a game changer for coding and working on intricate designs, providing 4 times the resolution of full high definition. This means your code and user interface elements appear incredibly sharp. The color accuracy is excellent, covering the entire Adobe RGB spectrum, which is perfect for those who juggle between coding and design tasks. The build quality exceeded my expectations. The ARC metal frame not only looks sleek, but also feels robust, weighing just 1.5 pounds. It's easy to carry around to coffee shops or co-working spaces without adding much weight to your bag. The borderless design adds a premium feel that belies its price. Connecting it is a breeze with universal serial bus Type-C and high-definition multimedia interface ports, making it compatible with almost any device. I've used it with my laptop and even my phone for mobile development. However, keep in mind that it requires external power for optimal performance, which can be inconvenient when working remotely. There are a couple drawbacks to note. The included stand is adequate for landscape mode, but struggles with portrait orientation. So if you're heavily into mobile development, a separate stand might be necessary. Additionally, the settings menu isn't the most intuitive, and I found myself fumbling through the options more than I'd like. Despite these minor issues, for the price, you're getting a highly capable portable monitor. The display quality is impressive. It's easy to transport, and the 3-year warranty offers peace of mind. Their customer support has been responsive, which is always a bonus. If you're looking for a portable second screen that can handle high-resolution tasks, without costing a fortune, this monitor is definitely worth considering. Check the description for a link to the current price and more details. Let's dive into the Z-Edge 27INCH curved monitor. After spending a couple of weeks with it, I find it quite intriguing for both programming and gaming. The 1500 radius curvature significantly enhances the viewing experience, making everything feel more natural when you're seated at your desk. This is particularly noticeable during extended coding sessions, where I found myself not having to strain my neck to view the screen's edges. What truly impressed me was the 165 Hz refresh rate, combined with a 1 millisecond response time. If you're used to coding on a typical 60 Hz monitor, you'll immediately appreciate a smoother experience, whether you're scrolling through code or toggling between applications. The inclusion of FreeSync technology is a nice touch, as I didn't encounter any screen tearing while playing games during breaks. The display quality is commendable. It offers full high-definition 1080 pixels resolution with high dynamic range support, and the colors are vibrant thanks to the 3000:1 contrast ratio. Dark mode in your coding environment looks particularly striking on this monitor. Connectivity is practical, featuring 2 high-definition multimedia interface ports and a display port, which proved useful when switching between my work laptop and personal computer. However, there are areas for improvement. The built-in speakers are functional, but nothing to write home about, so you'll likely want to use your own audio setup. The stand is decent, but I wish it offered more height adjustment options. I ended up using a small riser to achieve my preferred height for its price. This monitor offers good value. The slim bezels are ideal for a multi-monitor setup, and the backlight adds a subtle, stylish touch without being overly flashy. If you're in the market for an affordable curved monitor, this one is worth considering. Check the description for a link to see the current price and more details. Ranking in this spot, we have the B&Q 32-inch 4000 kHz ultra-high-definition monitor, which I have been evaluating over the past few weeks. If you're like me and spend your days immersed in code, you'll find this display to be a game changer. The 4000 kHz resolution truly stands out, offering incredibly clear code and sharply defined user interface elements. I particularly appreciate the high dynamic range optimization for contrast, which is beneficial when toggling between dark and light themes in your integrated development environment. One feature that has significantly tidied up my workspace is the Universal Serial Bus Type C connectivity. You know how cluttered things can get with a tangle of cables, right? This single cable manages everything: display, data transfer, and even laptop charging. The height adjustable stand is another plus, allowing for quick adjustments when switching between sitting and standing positions. However, there are areas that could use improvement. The high dynamic range mode can be inconsistent. At times, colors appear somewhat faded, which isn't ideal if you're doing design work alongside coding. The 60 Hz refresh rate suffices for programming, but if you're considering gaming after hours, you might prefer something with a higher refresh rate. Also, the built-in speakers are quite lackluster, so I stick to my external ones. What I genuinely appreciate are the eye care features, which are effective. I used to suffer from significant eye strain during long coding sessions, but the flicker-free technology and blue light settings have made a noticeable difference. For the price, you're getting ample screen space and excellent image quality. It's not flawless, but it certainly meets the needs. In summary, if your primary focus is coding and productivity tasks, this bank monitor is a reliable option. While it has some limitations with high dynamic range and refresh rate, it covers most of the essential aspects for daily development work. I've included a link in the description where you can find the current price and additional details. Let's take a look at the Magic Raven Portable 4096 by 2400 resolution IPS monitor, which left a strong impression during my testing phase. The standout feature is its 15.6-inch display, boasting a 3840 by 2400 resolution, ensuring your code appears exceptionally sharp. After using it for several weeks, I can confirm that its 100% sRGB color accuracy is precise, making it ideal for those who integrate design work with coding. What truly sets this monitor apart is its portability. Weighing just 1.43 pounds and measuring about 0.39 inches inches in thickness. It's easy to slip into a laptop bag. I've taken it to various locations like coffee shops and CO working spaces, and having a second screen on the go has significantly boosted my productivity. The connectivity options are straightforward, featuring 2 fully functional USB-C ports and an HDMI port. I tested it with both my MacBook Pro and a Windows laptop, and it was a seamless plug-and-play experience without the hassle of dealing with drivers or complex settings. However, there are a few areas where it could improve. I noticed some light bleeding when using dark mode, which might be bothersome if you primarily code with dark themes. Additionally, the screen's reflectiveness required me to adjust my position occasionally when working near windows. The built-in speakers are adequate for basic use, but they don't stand out. Also, if you plan to use USB-C, ensure your device has full-featured ports, as my older laptop couldn't power it via USB-C alone. In summary, the Magic Raven monitor strikes a balance between quality and portability. While it's not without its flaws, it's a solid choice for developers needing a dependable second screen on the move. Check the description for a link to the current price and more details.